Hey YouTube, and welcome to 7 Days Today. It's been a while since I've done a video on 7 Days Today. In fact, it's been a while since I've played 7 Days Today. As you can tell from some of my other videos, I've been busy on Empyrean and Subnautica. Even though I haven't done a video for Subnautica, I do enjoy playing it. I do need to catch up on my Let's Play a little bit, and just see where that's up to. So I figured I'd jump on here. This is our dedicated server. See quite a few zombie kills. We've had to turn the difficulty up pretty much near enough as high as it will go, just because now we do have our fort as it is at the moment. It weren't a challenge at all. We said that when Alpha 13 comes out, we're actually going to start on the same difficulty as it is now, and leave it at that set. So we'll actually start harder on the hard level, and obviously as we progress it'll get a bit easier and easier. So here's our fort. We've reinforced the bottom part with the steel reinforced concrete, and I'm being a bit nervous because I just logged in and then a huge horde does come running through. So, thought so, dog. So here's our bike shed. We have 3 operational bikes. And we just keep them here out the way so they're not out in the open with chance to get destroyed. And again, we've reinforced this with steel, so it's concrete and then reinforced with steel. Oh, this game gets you paranoid. We haven't played for a while. So I'll show you around inside our fort. I definitely had an attack pretty recently. Huh. Okay, so I'll show you inside. We've got 4 farms growing with the different crops for crop rotation. The 2 eastern side, so the northeast and the southeast farms here, we've raised slightly, and that's just to help with when the zombies are coming down. This is your killing field. You try not to kill zombies on your actual crop or your farm area, because all it does is when you get the gore blocks like this, it just destroys your farm. So we've no actual physical door to the actual building as such. What we do have is a climb tower with a hatch, and then we've got wooden blocks here. Now the reason we've kept these wooden is we can actually pick these up. Now as far as I'm aware, zombies still can't jump over a 1-block gap. So that's the purpose of that. Alright, anti-climb, wall climb, ledge, and also each corner's got a parapet. So if you get into the point where you're in the shark, what we call the shark tank at the bottom, and you can't see through the bars anymore to carry on shooting, what you can do is to actually come up here, get on the parapet, and you can still shoot down the way. so you're not having to waste ammo just to shoot the gore blocks out so you can get to the zombies. So in we go. So here's our hot room. So we've got okay. We've got some bug forges. Huh. It would seem we do have some bug forges. So got the cabinets, put the campfires up on top, and we actually do separate them to what they need to be. And we should only have one grill. Yeah, just the one grill. Water fountain. And the idea behind this is literally you don't have to go anywhere for water. You can actually fill water up from here straight into the pans for boiling. We got some gas. Go away. I wish you could do that with salesman. So here's our shirt tank. So as you can see, you've got a really good visibility all the way around. And again, as you go up, each section has a hatch. So if the event that they do get in here, you can actually get up and carry on. I'm not sure if I can hear another one or not. Usually travel in threes. I can hear one. I can't bloody see it. Oh, we'll catch it from the top section. So, because we're quite lazy, we actually put different molds all the way through, so we're not having to take molds in and out just to actually operate. This is our wood box, so we actually burn from here. At the moment it looks like they're rotating steel and lead, so they're just using that to store rather than keep running up and down stairs. The cabinets at the bottom we normally fill completely with water and always keep it full with water, just so we've always got a nice stock. Then our sleeping bags are on this floor, and then from here again separating everything out. The different resources. Plenty of grain alcohol. Ooh, they found a flawless chainsaw. Get in. Again, this site. First aid boxes. I mean, these are just, once you get going and you get the, if you go to the cargo drop, the amount of first aid boxes you get from cargo drop is ridiculous. In fact, it's about the only thing it does drop. And the first two boxes are what we call quick drop box. So if you're resource running like we do, what we'll do is we'll go out, fill up completely. One of us will come back, quickly come here, open one of these, drop it out, and then off you go back to the person. Or if you're both coming back and you want to do a quick turnaround, rather than sit and organize everything, you just dump it in these two first drop boxes. Here's our overflow box, so stuff that we don't want in the others, and you'll see the others in a moment. We just dump in here, but it's all weaponry items. Here's our ammunition. So we normally keep a row of shotgun, row of 7.62, 9mm, 10mm, and 44 Magnum. We do keep arrows and bolts, just so if we do run out of ammo, which seems quite prevalent a lot these days, you've got something to fall back on. Here is our parts box. So what we'll do is we'll bring the weapon parts back, organize them. Usually, I think at this point, from what I can work out from the other guys, I think it's blue and above. Anything less than blue, unless we need it for making a fourth weapon, we just trash them, melt them down. So we just put them in there, and it's just a way of organising. And then we actually have our gun items. Need to go across. Oh, flawless. So we normally keep 4 of every gun. There are anything up to, I think, 7 of us, but there's only 5 of us in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 of us. So there's 5 people actually are in this building. So we always got spare weapons, so if anything happens, you lose your bag or anything like that. And I believe there's a bit of a bug going on at the moment that when you die, your bag doesn't respawn. So going up a level, bit of the next 2 levels are pretty much what we were doing for fun, testing different bits and trying stuff. Yes, 10 o'clock. Zombies will start running. I do wish that they did improve the windows a lot more instead of just this murky, lucky crap thing. And the other thing is door placements. It'd be nice if you could actually put it in the middle. So if you're doing something like that, at least the door would fit in the middle and look a lot better than it does. Just make sure I've got plenty of ammo. Huh. I don't know what's going on there. And then again, our top level, I think they were just playing with just different styles while they could. And then you've just got two basic rooms. I'm just looking at the different world. Okay, sleeping bag. Who's got locked chests up here? Huh. Okay, and then you've got the roof. For those of you who are watching and have never seen 7 Days, it's like any other survival game. The aim is go out, grind resources, build somewhere or take somewhere over, and survive the onslaught of zombies that are basically just trying to eat you, or the zombie dogs. I don't see any. Now, zombies, depending on your settings, if you've got it set as default, after 10:30 at night, zombies run at maximum speed. During the day, they're quite slow, quite docile. You can easily outrun them. It's not that big of a deal, but at half 10, they go in like a berserk mode. And if you are not in a position to defend yourself or indoors, you'll find that you're going to die quite a lot. especially if you got it on a high difficult setting like we have here. I cannot believe we've had no zombies. So I can't even show you because there are none. Let's go in the shark tank. No zombies. Either that or they're running from a long distance away. So yeah, that's basically the premise of 7 days is survive a zombie apocalypse. And you've got to go out and find the resources. If you're from Imperium, same as an Imperium or anything like that. Is that an actual cave, or have they dug that out or something? I haven't been on here for a little while, so I don't know what's what. But I'm a bit puzzled that we haven't had a zombie. The gameplay is really good. I would definitely recommend buying the game. Alpha 13 is due out any time, and I don't think there's been an actual date given, but they are starting to show preview videos from the Fun Pimps of what I'm just trying to work out on the day what Alpha 13 is going to be like. Now, it's my phone. So I am just waiting for that because the only downside with, I would say, with 7 days to die, if you are easy irritable in the fact that each time that they come out with a new major patch or a patch to enhance the game, you have to wipe your world. So basically, when Alpha 13 comes out, we will have none of this. We will start completely from scratch, and it is part of the fun as well. But I've got well over 870 odd hours in this game now, doing the same thing over and over again, where you don't get chance to progress. It gets a bit boring after a while. This is why we've come up with this design. We used to build huge fortresses. If you look at some of my other videos, you'll see some of the big fortresses we've built. Now we just pretty much build a tower like this as quick as possible and use that to survive in. Just because there is a chance that within a couple of weeks of you being in the game, if it is a major fault that they've found, they'll come out with a patch and you've got to wipe your world. But even having said that, it is an awesome game. I spent a lot of time of having fun on here, and I was hoping we'd see at least one zombie. But I've got a sneaking suspicion 70, 140, 210. Don't think 250 is a 7 day. what happens is every 7 days, which is where the 7 days comes from to die, you will get a huge horde that'll hit you of zombies. But on the 6th night, you don't get any. It should be quiet. So basically, it gives you a chance to prepare for that 7th night. There is, unlike some of the other survival or open world sandbox, there is integrity in your designs. You can't just build, a huge pillar of concrete going out that direction, forever and amen. It will collapse. The physics works quite well in your building aspect, so it adds that extra element. And I think when they come out with Alpha 13, there'll be a lot more involved in that. It'd be good when they start using electricity and things like that instead of torches. I don't think we've got any. Basically, you can have a torch. Oh, there you go. Like so. That never runs out. The magic torch. Well, there you go, guys. That's pretty much 7 days to die. That's where we're up to with our current dedicated server, our multiplayer server. And if you are new to 7 days, I'll say a quick brief. Have a look at some of the other videos. There's quite a few out there. There's the music, which it's not 6 o'clock in the morning, so why is that just played? Anyway, as always, guys, take it easy, take care, and be safe.